broadcasted it.
And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5. He's taken down right at the 20. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to get this one across
good run, good run, good run.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Carson.
Man, another fucking runner.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4. Down. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's
damn, that was ballsy. I'm gonna have to go with that. I'm gonna have to go with ballsy on that one. I'm gonna go with ballsy on that one.
Really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football.
Oh, good. Stop.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus? Tackling the runner for a loss.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, man. I threw that. I did that. Damn. Good job. Good pick. Good pick. That was my mistake.
There, his first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now throwing there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
The defense certainly did its part. It got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Chipotle.
Now Williams. They'll get him down as
man.
the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The sack there by Rasheem Green. Throwing on second down. Mahomes, he'll let this go for the end zone.
Damn it again. Damn it, man. Good job, man. Good job. Good pick. Fuck. So I'm doing fucking throwing picks like that. God, that's good job.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Good defense,
yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
All right.
Behind you, keep pressing forward.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Damn.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They run it with Carson, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Okay.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to set up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Here's Wilson to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he's got Lockett.
What a bullshit. I had you so fucking covered. That's good. Good job.
That'll
good job.
pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and pick up the first down with a nice
That closed
throw.
up quick.
Chris Jones on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack comes
Good
from
defense.
Anthony Hitchens.
Good defense.
Well, that play was
Defensive
a
showdown here.
fast, quick, and in a
That's what
hurry.
it should be.
Suddenly, he was there.
That's what it should be. That's what football should be. A bunch of defensive
Wilson to
showdowns.
the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson.
All right.
And down he goes again. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and the line blocking.
But I get 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard.
Silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
I'm going to go this one.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it?
Oh, man, come on, man. How bad am I throwing? Damn it. I thought that was open. Jesus.
And they get the
Good defense. Damn, man, you're getting me. That guy's got me.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him.
This offense is still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
What?
I like the design of that play, or shall I say, the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up
Right,
to the
he's
right
up,
side.
he got
Gets
cold,
outside of the
man.
pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson.
Get him.
Gets us down inside the 35.
Good offense. Oh, man, he's got throwing now. He's good running now.
It's a first down.
There's a good little run here. There's good little plays here. Let's see what I stop.
The playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On on second down.
Oof.
It's Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Wilson.
Good pass. Damn, that was a good pass. You went to that guy. I thought you were going to the other guy. That was a good pass.
First down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Good choice there.
That's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On first down, Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On second and 12, Wilson flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson being chased out left.
And he got it.
Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Good job.
DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. That's fielded in the end zone. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does.
That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 75 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Man. Whoa.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half.
Yeah, exactly.
Take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. They go play action here on first down. Steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Tyler Lockett was the target there. But it'll be second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Throwing is Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Good try, good try, good try, good try.
If they had connected. Instead, it's
good try, Tom.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, man. That was terrible. I don't know what the hell I did there. I don't know who the hell I was throwing to.
First possession of the third quarter.
Just gave this one up.
So maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He may try to run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Steps away to his left.
That's right.
He's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Reggie Ragland, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. first down carry. It's Williams. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. From the 44, Mahomes. That's incomplete.
That was close.
Nearly another pick. My goodness.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Good
Nowhere
defense.
to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Returnable for Lockett. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run. They're in better shape now for 3rd. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
This is taken at the 15. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
From the 39, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down the wire we go in a 1-point game.
Gave you an opportunity there.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson, rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Wilson to throw. Forced out to his left. And a coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. That's one where you hold your breath. You got your quarterback out of the pocket trying to thread the needle in this stage of the game.
You don't think that maybe on the sideline they're thinking, boy, what a great decision. No, actually, they're just fortunate. That one got knocked away. Probably shouldn't have thrown it at all.
He's back to throw. Being chased out left.
Damn, good pass.
Is Jacob Hollister. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now is Wilson. Steps away to his left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Now it's Carson. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
Oh, he should drop it.
Down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure.
Oh, man, good job.
Touchdown, and It's likely the game winner.
You got it.
Here in the closing stages.
Good win, good win, good win.
Faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest.
I gave you that.
I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew.
Well, you got the I can't say that. You got that touchdown. If I would have kicked the field goal, you would have beaten. You beaten. You got a touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Yeah, send it.
Tom Brandon gone, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
it was a good game. Come on, man.
At EASports.com.
I gave you a good
From
game.
Kansas City.
I'll beat you, Nicky. I know I will.